Ladies and gentlemen, what is that sound? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the A2Z Program. I'm your host, Eric Zant. Right over here, that's Tim Tabala. And we are your retro pop culture dudes, and we are going to take you. You hear the music, Tim? Do you hear the music?
I hear it.
We are taking you into an 8-bit yesteryear smackdown because we are going to deep dive into retro Nintendo games today that you and I grew up with, and you and I picked some of our favorites, so we're going to go over them. And this happens to be the theme for one of my favorites, Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest. But that we decided to forego the traditional opening and open with a little bit of 8-bit wonderfulness. Tim, how's it going down there in the big...
It is freezing as shit, but not outside. It is freezing in the house, which is why I'm wearing a hat and a sweatshirt indoors. We have no heat for the last 2 days.
Why have you had no heat in the last 2 days?
Don't know. The landlord has been informed, but the guy who's supposed to come today, he decided he's not coming today.
Oh, he just, to hell with you guys. You don't need heat.
You guys are gonna freeze. So we're cold here. We have our little heaters blaring throughout the house.
That's
so
bullshit.
But I'm not trying to be like a Giants propaganda kind of guy. It's cold in here. So
I'll be honest with you. I didn't even think much of the Giants get up, but no, that sucks, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, it sucks, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I get it.
I'm not gonna go nuts. Not yet, anyway. If it was ghetto winter, in the teens or in the single digits, I'd be throwing a bigger fit than I am. But
yeah,
we have cool little heaters in here that are working pretty good.
What's your outdoor temperature right now?
Give me 1 second. I'm just trying to share the show out so we get.
Share the show out. I'll just start bullshitting here.
Our viewers in here. It is currently in New York, 39 degrees.
Currently 39. In New York, 39 degrees.
So
wow. So, and are you is it comfortable or what? Like,
it's not bad. We got this little heater that actually does the job. We have the living room closed off, so it's like a little hot box in here. We gave both kids a heater for tonight in case it gets too cold for them.
Yeah.
So we should be all right.
Kids are pretty resilient, but still, you got to keep them warm, man. You got to keep everybody warm.
Yeah, exactly.
And you got the foofster. He can keep you warm.
Oh, he's always cold. He's a shivering asshole. So
he's gonna be huddled in front of one of the heaters, I imagine.
Or underneath one of us.
The old foofster.
He'll dig his way underneath one of our bodies. Probably.
I lost you again. What the heck?
Oh, what happened now? You lost me? Hello?
What did I do?
What'd you do?
Oh, there we go. We're back.
Okay.
Faulty connection. I'll have to mess with that. But anyway, I hear you. So, Tim, so we're going to go over some of our favorite retro games tonight. And if we want to, we can pull them up and, take a look at some of them. You know what I mean? Because you might like some that I've never heard of and vice versa. And we may not know,
I'll give you a warning right now. My Nintendo list is probably a little boring. Like you already said Castlevania 2, I'm a Castlevania 1 kind of guy. You know what I'm saying?
I like Castlevania 1 too. I like it too.
People consider Mario 3 the greatest game of all time. I'm just a regular Super Mario kind of guy. That's what I'm saying. So I might be a little bit more boring than most people, but I got what do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got like 2 extra just in case.
Okay, cool. I do too. As a matter of fact, I got a couple extra too because I was, you always got to have the backup just in case you don't. Because I honestly, I have a couple boring ones too. There's a couple games that I used to like that, probably most people don't, but I thought they were fun. So
cousin Danny, check it in, Danny.
Cousin Danny,
it's on my list, man. It's on my list. You're making me give spoilers already, Dan. It is on my list, though.
It is on your list. Good. So before we do that, though, Tim, we have a segment here on the A2Z program. We like to, as everybody well knows, you and I like to try things and react to them. But we actually reached out to a professional who is a professional trier / reactor. We wanted to get, and I can't believe I can't believe we got him on short notice. Like this guy is a very world renowned tester, trier, and reactor, and his opinion is valued by many of the top magazines and websites around the world. So, Tim,
his palate is second to none.
It really is. I mean, Gene Shalit has nothing on this guy.
No, he's a connoisseur of the cavity craving. I don't know, something like that. If it has sugar, if it has sugar in it, he can nail it.
He's the one we want. Well, Tim, I am going to give you the honors of introducing this fine gentleman, and without further ado,
he's coming from an undisclosed location wearing a disguise because he doesn't need the masses and the crowds attacking him, gathering around him. So he might be wearing a bit of a disguise, but here he is himself, the connoisseur of all things sugary products. Jax, put your microphone on. Your microphone's off. Put it on.
All right, it's on.
What's up?
Jax, how you doing, buddy?
Pretty good.
Welcome. Thank you for taking time out to be on the A2Z program. This is your first time, isn't it?
Yep.
We've tried before, haven't we? And we've you for one reason or another, I understand you got meet and greets, and I understand that you travel. I understand that you have like important people, like you're on talk shows. But thank you for being able to come on our show tonight. So, Jax, what do you have for us tonight, and what will you be sampling and giving us the rundown on?
All right, today I have this Peeps hot tamales.
Oh wow!
I'm not a peep guy. You're a peep guy. Peeps. I'm not a peep guy. What? I know we have other peeps floating around. What are some of the other ones before you try those?
Yeah, show us everything you got first.
You got laying around.
Okay, so I got Peeps chocolate pudding.
Ooh, that sounds pretty good.
Chocolate did you try pudding, those yet? Peeps. Did you try those yet?
Nope.
Oh, let me try both of them then. While you're here.
Got cotton candy.
Oh, all right.
Cotton candy, Jesus.
And then last one, Peeps sour watermelon.
You know what? I just saw them at the Dollar General. I was just at there. Now, Jax, do you mind tearing in and trying one of each for us? Do you mind doing that?
Sure.
Awesome. Right. So, Jax, take it away, and the floor is yours. And give us your thoughts and your reaction to these flavored Peeps.
All right.
Oh, wrong one. I was going to put up a banner one.
Revolution. Yeah, put up a banner. Yeah, we got to make this guy a banner. This is
If I could open it, I don't know if I could.
No. Get Rufus to bite it.
Probably gotta bite it. Says.
Yo, get Rufus to.
Poke a hole with a pen or something.
Yeah. Rip it with your teeth.
With a pen or your teeth or something.
Yeah. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, for the state of my voice. I caught the head cold earlier in the week, and I sound worse than I am. I'm actually fine. It's just that you know how that nasally crap does you, Tim.
Oh yeah, believe me, I know.
Oh, it's terrible. I think Lauren's getting it now. But Jax, how we doing over there? What one are we gonna get to see first?
We're gonna do one of the worst ones. I'm assuming. Sounds pretty bad, but I'll still try it anyways.
Okay. So what is it? Hot tamales?
Yep.
Hot tamale Peeps. All right, Jax.
By the way, Eric, I said atomic before. I meant to say hot tamale.
That's okay.
So
I thought it was like the atomic fireball one or whatever.
Yeah,
Warhead.
That's where I messed up before.
All right, there you go.
That's definitely okay.
Here we go.
He's
trying it.
All right, here it is. I love Peeps too, so
I hate Peeps. So
I'm a Peeps guy.
Okay.
Right.
Go ahead, Jax. Consistency the same as all the other Peeps?
Not that much taste in this one.
No?
Mm-mm.
There's no hot tamale taste?
Now, have you had hot tamales before?
Nope.
Okay. So you really don't know what to compare it to, but
is it hot at all?
Is it cinnamony or no?
I don't know. I don't taste any like spice or cinnamon.
Nothing, huh?
Just tastes like a normal Peep.
Normal Peep. So really, this one's. So what do you give this one then?
I think it's a failure, man.
Is that a fail? Is that a thumbs down?
Yeah, no flavor.
No flavor. So Hot tamale peeps gets a thumbs down. There's peeps number 1.
Even though I thought it'd have a gross flavor.
Bring the peeps, stick a fork in it, and put it into a flame.
All right. Got another one. Sour watermelon.
Go for it.
Like a green.
Let's see this one. That one looks good. I actually wanted to get some of them. I saw the tamales in those today, but that's sour watermelon doesn't sound too bad.
All right, we're gonna try it.
Try it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this one has taste.
Oh, that one's good.
Yeah, it's okay.
Is it sour?
I wouldn't really say sour, but it does. I could taste the watermelon.
Definitely. You can taste the water. So this one, as opposed to the hot tamale, this one actually had the flavor that it advertised for.
Yeah.
Okay, so sour watermelon, we're gonna give a thumbs up. So we're 1-1 so far.
Let's get on that chocolate pudding. I'm interested about chocolate pudding.
That exactly, Tim. That's the one I was thinking about. Like I thought maybe that one would be.
Like, could you take a chocolate pudding,
saving the best for last,
and drop it in hot milk, and we get like a hot chocolate would taste?
You might.
Or like with suggestion, maybe even a s'mores with the chocolate pudding piece.
Maybe. Hey Tim, you know what I'll do while Jax is doing the peeps thing? I will sample Pepsi peeps in the small can. Have you had that yet, Jax?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
He tries everything. I can't.
He tries everything. Well, let's give this a taste here. Ready? Let's see.
Right, so good. You both of you go. You taste that.
Let's go. You do your. You got chocolate pudding.
It says cotton candy. I'm saving the best for last.
Oh, cotton candy, and I got the Peeps Pepsi. Let's do it. Ready?
All right. Yep.
Danny, I'm with you, man. I can't do the peep thing. The peep thing is.
Wow, that does taste like Peeps. Tastes like marshmallow.
This one's not bad. I like this one.
Is it cotton candy-ish?
Yeah. I'd say. Yeah.
Jax, what did you think of this? Didn't like it.
It's not it. That Pepsi's not it.
It's not it.
And then, like, the aftertaste is like a burnt marshmallow.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's like a marshmallow Pepsi, which I'm not opposed to. It's not terrible.
Yeah,
I only like the little marshmallows that come in cocoa, or the ones that get Lucky Charms. Like I don't like marshmallow.
Do you like hot cocoa, Tim? Are you a hot cocoa guy?
Oh yeah, I'm a big hot cocoa guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, one last one. Chocolate pudding. Save the best for last.
Now hold that up. Hold that up to your camera again. I want to see the. Okay, so that's a dark.
It's got messed up eyes, but.
Yeah, but that's like a chocolatey looking, cocoa-y looking one. Okay, pudding.
Yeah.
So this is chocolate pudding.
Yep.
Ooh, initial. The initial. I'm looking good. It's looking good. What do you think?
I think this is the best one.
Is it puddingish? Chocolatey puddingish?
Pretty chocolatey.
What's the inside? Is the inside chocolate or is it white?
Yeah, it's like a.
So they.
Chocolate.
Okay, so Tim, they flavored the marshmallow this time with it. So.
You know what? Bring me out one of those. I want to try. I'll try a chocolate pudding one.
Oh,
like now?
Well, Tim's gonna do it.
When you're done. No, when your segment's over with.
Tim is gonna do it. Nice.
Well, chocolate pudding sounds interesting. That's why.
You know, Jax, I have another thing here too that it's not a new. It's a newer Mountain Dew, but it's not the newest. I got one of these Sparks. You ever try them?
Yep.
It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad.
It's pretty sweet. That's what I think.
It's really sweet, but I always have I always have the backup.
Oh, I know you got the RC in the house. I'm drinking my usual Sunkist Zero Sugar.
Diet Sunkist. Hey, you know what? That's pretty good, actually. I've tried that.
I like it.
Oh, you know what? Should we just have a taste test party here, guys? Because Lauren's handing me shit here that I forgot we even had. They just put mango Pepsi back out.
Mango.
Oh, I saw those. I never tried it though.
You haven't tried this yet?
Nope.
Well,
we'll look for a mango tomorrow then.
Let's do the inaugural try for the mango. So I had Peeps Pepsi already. So let's try mango. Okay, Jax, before I do it, what do you think? Think it's going to be good or you think it's going to be
I think it'll taste like the Coke Dream World. Have you had that yet?
I have. And you know, there's a new Coke out. Move, it's called. It's like a pina colada one. You try that yet?
Move? Really?
Move. Coke Move. You don't have that down there yet?
I've heard of it though.
Yeah, I thought it was like coconutty pina colada. But anyway, let's try a Pepsi Mango here. Let's see what's going on.
And I'm not sure, but I think Taco Bell has a new Dr. Pepper there, Jack. You might want to walk over and try tomorrow.
Really?
I think it has a new one.
This is definitely mango. I don't taste much else but mango.
Oh. I've just been handed a peep.
I don't know. Oh, Tim, do the peep. Let's see, Tim.
It smells like hot chocolate powder.
Tim is trying a chocolate pudding peep, ladies and gentlemen.
Just holding it, the texture kind of grosses me out.
Is it like a regular peep or is it like a different texture peep?
No, it's like a regular peep texture. It's a little soft, yeah. It smells exactly like hot chocolate powder, though. Like
does it really? It's like hot. Okay.
It's probably just dipped in hot chocolate powder.
Yeah, probably.
All right. See, I'm not good with these things, so okay.
Lauren, can you hand me the tape? It's right over here on the thing.
That's actually not bad.
It's not bad?
Because the inside is not really like white marshmallowy. It's more chocolatey.
Yeah.
Jackson nailed that one.
Yeah.
So
I actually want to try that.
If I could eat the chocolate pudding one, anybody can eat the chocolate pudding one because I'm not a big marshmallow guy, but pudding's pretty good.
So let's do the quick rundown here. So we tried hot tamale.
That was thumbs down.
That was a thumbs down. We tried the sour watermelon, which was thumbs up. That was okay. What was the cotton candy verdict, Jax? You really didn't give a...
I'd say it was a thumbs up.
That was a thumbs up?
Yeah.
And then chocolate pudding, we're going to do thumbs up too?
Yep.
Okay. Good. So that was our Jax taste test. That was our Peeps taste test. Now, Jax, you're going to have time in future shows to come on again and maybe try other stuff? Because, I mean, my phone's blowing up right now of press and paparazzi. I mean, they want more. So how do you feel about coming back on here maybe, for a little while on to do a segment with us and do Jack's tries? How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I could probably try again. I'll let you
do it on one condition. I want you to say exactly what you said about the hair thing when you first came on. I want you to say what you said when you came on with
the hair thing.
Yeah, what did he say, Tim? Tim's chewing.
I'm still eating freaking marshmallow here.
You're still eating marshmallow.
I like the pudding one. I won't eat it anymore. Just the only one I eat, but it's pretty good.
That's it.
I don't know what to say about the hair. I forgot we said about the hair too. I forgot already.
Oh, whatever. Well, anyway, Jack, we'll just pretend we remember what you said. Whatever it was great. Ooh, something with the hair.
I heard Move is Jack and Coke.
No. Move, in my opinion, like I don't want to spoil it for everyone who hasn't tried it, but I thought it was like Coke and pina colada. Like there's a little bit of pineapple and there's a little bit of coconut. It's kind of like a pina colada taste ish to me anyway. So
that's cool.
But I've only had it in the little. Well, no, Lauren, you've had it in the 20 ounce, right? Yeah, I had the mini can because our Coke salesperson gave us all a sample of it. She gave us all a 10-pack, and we all got to try it. So that was fun. But
great,
yeah. So awesome. That was good, Jax. We appreciate you coming on here, buddy.
Thank you for having me on here.
What do you think about the hair?
I like the hair.
You like the hair?
You might want to keep watching though, Josh. We're going to talk about old Nintendo games.
Yeah.
I didn't play much of it, obviously, but
you did when you were young. That's the first thing you played. You played Uncle Jeremiah's Nintendo.
Yeah, and then you have a Switch, right?
I don't know where that is.
Oh well. Anyway, on the Switch you can get the old. I don't know where that is. What is this guy over here?
I heard it there. I don't know where that is.
I don't know where that is.
What?
But no. The eShop, you can download old games on it, like and play them. So
he was playing Tecmo Bowl. I was showing him Tecmo Bowl and stuff. So
yeah,
the one I really liked was Punch Out.
Punch Out. Oh,
it was the boxing game.
Yep, he's giving away one of mine now, Tim.
He never played Mike Tyson though, because he can't play Mike Tyson now because that was just regular Punch Out.
Yeah, and you know who the opponent is? It's Mr. Dream.
Yeah,
it's yeah.
I don't even think I got up to the final level. I got up to like King Hippo or something, or that Tiger.
My son Nick is very proficient in Punch Out, and he plays it a lot. He played it. He has Mike Tyson's Punch Out. He has the regular Punch Out with Mr. Dream. He has the Punch Out for the Wii, the one that came out when the Wii came out, and then he has I think we have Super Punch Out from the Super NES. And yeah, there are. Well, it started out like when Tim and I were young. They had those arcades, like an arcade with big arcade games. Punch Out was an arcade game, and like the guy, we might throw it up tonight just for old time's sake, just to show you what Punch Out was. But had a guy that was like 3D. You were fighting like a guy. Your guy was 3D, Little Mac, basically. Yeah. And it started out with you had like Pizza Pasta, Piston Hurricane, all these other different guys, Bear Hugger, like. You didn't have all the regular guys you had on Punch Out, but it's evolved a lot. There's a lot to Punch Out, so I should say Punch Out one more time. Punch Out. So
the Mike Tyson version better?
Yeah, because Mike Tyson's in it. Mr. Dream is basically a white guy rip off of Mike Tyson. But yeah, I like the Mike Tyson's one better because obviously Mike Tyson's in it. And he runs his mouth.
The final, yeah.
Dude, he's so hard to beat. He was so hard to beat in the beginning, but yeah. So yeah, we're gonna get into that then, Tim. Let's go right in and get our lists out.
You want to stick around, Jax? You want to go?
I don't really care.
Yeah.
All right, stick around. You can watch what's going on our list.
Yeah, I don't care. Yeah.
If you want to sign off, just sign off. It's up to you.
Well, watch the hair over there, over here.
Yeah, you gotta watch the hair.
I'm so glad he's got the city accent. That makes me feel so good. Because accents are dying, man. I mean, that's a whole other show we get into. I don't want to even get it. I don't want to go down the rabbit hole. That's true. Which we should though. We should do that sometime. We should do an accent show because they're fun. But anyway, Tim, we both made lists of our fit. Now, these aren't like anything that we went on the internet and researched. These are lists that you and I made of our favorite games that we liked when we were growing up.
Yep.
So Tim,
off the top of my head, the first ones that popped out, these are the ones I wrote down.
Yep, they're the same thing I did. So Tim, what did you give me your top 10 and then we'll talk about it. Like or not your top 10, but your 10 that you got off the top of your head.
Well, they're not in any order.
Yeah.
So I'll throw out since we already talked about one.
Okay.
I'll start somewhere else.
Okay.
I'm going to start with Ghosts and Goblins.
Oh, yes. Oh,
remember
I forgot about that. Oh, that's so good.
I love that game. I thought that was such a great game. The guy with the armor and he threw the freaking javelins and whatever the hell they were, the staffs and everything.
Yeah, you had like the javelins, and then if you got you could get like the knives that went really fast. And
yes,
the fire.
I love that game. I used to love that. I thought that was a great game.
That was a great game, dude. I can't believe I didn't think of that one. But go ahead.
Another one?
Yeah, give me another one.
I said Renegade, based off the arcade game. Remember the guys who fought on the subway station and stuff?
Yeah.
The 2-player game. I love that game. I thought it was a great game for freaking for Nintendo. It was one of the best ones that transferred from arcade to Nintendo in the beginning.
Yeah. Did that have the bullet holes in the name? Like on the logo?
So. You know what? Let me look that up.
Now, Tim, we got to look it up now. Now we got to look up Renegade. We have to.
I'm pretty sure I know it had the subway. The guys fighting on it. That's how I used to like that game.
Yeah, and it's like you said, that's one of the first ones that went over from arcade to Nintendo and actually did good.
Yeah, the first one that did really good. Yeah, so here it is, right here. No, so it's more spray paint than anything. Let's see, share screen. Bam.
Because as we get talking about this, I got a feeling there's going to be so many more. And we're going to be like, oh, fuck, I forgot about that one.
Yeah, I'm sure it will too.
Nah. That's enjoyable. Renegade. Okay. Yeah. I remember that one. That was actually pretty popular back in the day.
And you got you got a bat, or you pick up the bat, you got a pipe, You had chains, anything the guys dropped, you pick up and you beat the shit out of guys with them. Yeah, I thought it was a real fun game.
Yeah, I played it once, I think, at my buddy's house. Actually, I think it was Josh Angel. Remember Josh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he had it. And I think I played it there. But I never actually had it, but I always heard about it. So cool, Renegade. What else you got?
Hold on, let me get my list back up.
Oh, let me get my list.
Come on, the original pro wrestling.
Oh, dude.
Come on, Starman.
So good.
Starman.
Giant Panther.
Yeah, all those guys, man. I love that first game that came out.
I did too.
I thought that was a lot of fun. Even though looking back on it now, it was just whatever. But it was such a fun game when it first started.
Yeah, but it's what we had, and even though, dude, like you can go retro and go back and play them, and it's still fun. Like,
it's fun.
These games are still fun.
Remember they had the Killer Khan, and his finishing move was the fucking Ghetto Blaster.
Yeah, that's right. It was just like Bad News.
And they had the lizard guy. He was like
he would bite you, right?
I forget what the other lizard guy did, but yeah, he was
the Amazon
guy. Yeah, he was awesome. So I like that game.
Yeah, so did I, dude. I did too.
And was it?
What's that, buddy?
Pro wrestling?
Was it?
The original pro wrestling game.
Original pro wrestling.
It's nothing like 2K3 now. Nothing like that game.
No.
This was like 4 basic moves and a finisher.
I might just write a list so I could, if I ever get my Nintendo Switch back then.
Oh, I'll make the list. You had pro wrestling on that Switch because I was playing it.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where'd the Switch go, dude?
We lent it to somebody.
Oh, okay. One of them.
We'll get it. We'll get it back.
Okay. As long as you get it back.
Next up, and you have to say it just like this. You can't say it any other way. Blades of Steel.
Blades of Steel. Wow, dude. That was a cool hockey game.
It was the first hockey game ever was the fat guy, the middle guy, and the little guy.
Yep.
Just regular NHL hockey. But then Blades of Steel came out and had the cut scenes, and that was a fucking great game, man.
That was sick, dude. Yeah, original ice hockey on NES. That was where you had the fat guy, the skinny guy, and the
little guy. Yeah, you could pick which ones you guys wanted.
Yep.
So yeah, that was fun.
That was fun.
Next up, my cousin he brought this one up. Baseball Stars. Baseball Stars was so advanced. Later on, came out in '89, I believe.
Okay.
But that was the first game where you save. One of the first games you could save on the actual cartridge.
Really?
Save stats and make trades and sign free agents and all that kind of crap. What a fucking great game that was.
No, I never got to play that game.
Baseball Stars was ahead of its time.
Nice.
Definitely ahead of its time. Because like I said, all the things that you could do in the game, you could do in that game. Sign free agents and create guys and just saving a game was magical.
Yeah, that was
on the Nintendo. Jax, you have no clue.
Oh,
back in the day, Nintendo, you couldn't save anything.
No, your progress was as far as you made it.
Oh,
and like
if you like a story game or something like that, like couldn't save it.
And your mom calls you for dinner, and you got to shut it. She's like, "Shut that off!" And
you shut the TV off and pause it.
Yeah,
and pray it doesn't blow up because it's so hot. Come back and finish it.
But dude, if you shut it off, dude, you lost everything, man.
So Baseball Stars was one of those first games that you could actually save. Another game that one of the first games that you could save also was Tecmo Super Bowl, which is next on my list.
The greatest game, the greatest football game ever.
Tecmo Bowl was fucking great.
Tecmo Bowl was phenomenal.
But Tecmo Super Bowl,
dude,
you're saving stats, you're saving teams, you can save, you're saving seasons, and you're playing full things. Fantastic game.
I think you showed me Tecmo Bowl before.
Can you help me a minute?
You had that on your Switch also.
I think you showed me that.
Yep.
Can you go grab? Can you go grab the game out of my NES deck?
Jeremiah's throwing up. Jared, this almost made my list too. Baseball Simulator 1000. Eric, remember that game?
I remember it, but I never got to play it.
Baseball Simulator was fun because it had really crazy. Mike Tyson had a password. Jerry, you are correct. You could skip everybody and go to certain points in the game, but it wasn't really a save. It had a password, though.
I'll be right back. I got to show you guys something. You're not going to believe this.
Well, I'll talk about Baseball Simulator because
you can't get up, babe.
Baseball Simulator had space stadiums and had special ball pitching. Like if you hit the ball and it hit the ground, you cause an earthquake. Then you can run around the whole base before anybody can move. Or you'll hit a ball 300 miles high. They had a space stadium. real fun game, real out there kind of game.
Yeah. My little game system that I have that I can play Nintendo games on. Tim, you're not going to believe this.
Oh, what are you
So
looking at?
I was at there's that comic book game store Sound Go Round over in Vestal. They have fucking everything, and they have a console where you can play Super NES and NES games. And so I was over there one day, like 3-4 years ago, and probably 5 now. And I was like, cool, I'm gonna buy one. Like, it was cheap. It was only like $50. And dude, and you know how they like you thumb through the old Nintendo games, and you know they're like $15. If they work, they work. If they don't, they don't. Well, behind the glass, they had one, and I had to have it, and I got it. And dude, I played that for probably a year straight, dude. I was QB Eagles, QB Bills, dude. You could make your own team. You could do the season mode, and dude, it was so good. But this is Tecmo Super Bowl, Jax. Did you remember playing that on your Switch? You guys didn't have it, or did you?
No, that's what you have on your Switch. That's what you had on your Switch.
Dude, this is the.
I think I could play like every old game, to be honest.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, no, you can. This is the greatest football game Nintendo ever made. The regular Nintendo. Yeah. It's just I love it so much. I want to play it. But yeah, Tim, that's awesome that you got that on your list. I had it too.
All right, so we're going next one. Obviously, Super Mario Brothers is on my list. The original, the OG. Original. Well, not Mario. I mean Super Mario Brothers, the one that came with the system.
Yeah.
How can you not have that on your list? I thought it was better than 2 and 3. I didn't like the whole 2 and 3. Like I said, my list might be boring because of that.
I went down a different route than you, but when we get to mine, you'll see. No, you'll see.
I have Mike Tyson's Punch Out on my list, of course.
Nice.
Here's one that people might not know. Top Gun.
I remember Top Gun.
Top Gun for fucking Nintendo. I loved that game,
dude.
Loved it. Absolutely. You had to refuel your plane with the tanker. You got to shoot missiles and guns. And I love Top Gun.
Dude, it was so good. Games. Top Gun was so good.
Also played another game.
What's that?
Star Fox, I think it was called.
That was Super NES.
Yep, that was Super NES. Yep.
Star Fox was good.
Up one season. Yep. But still, that's.
Star Fox was a fun game because you could talk to your partners and tell them what to do with the controller. I thought that was a really cool thing.
It was, and they're featured fighters on Smash too.
Mm-hmm.
Fox and was it Falco?
Well, next up for me, of course, we have the classic. Everyone knows it because of the famous code. We all know what that code is, and it's Contra.
Contra. How did I forget that?
Contra, which is basically Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone fighting the aliens from Aliens.
Yes,
that's basically what the game is.
How did I forget that?
And this one, of course, has the world's most famous code of all time, which is up, down, left, right, BA, start. Everyone knows about that code, which gave you the laser, which if you replayed the game with the laser, you fucking whipped everybody right through the game. You were done with the game in like 5 minutes because you
got 20 extra lives too, right?
Yeah. It was fantastic.
Because you fucking need them. Yeah, you need them.
Danny, I was going to put Mega Man, but nah, it didn't really make my list. I did like the first one, though.
The first Mega Man was good. I never played him much, so I'll be honest with you. I didn't play him a whole lot.
But what did make my list was Metroid. The very first Metroid.
The original Metroid.
I love that game.
I like it too.
I love the fact that you finished the game and nothing happened.
I never got to finish it. What nothing happened?
You got no reward whatsoever. You just
really
finished the game. It sucked. But yeah, I was a fun game to play. I think I finished that game really, really quick.
Now, Samus can roll and leave that little bomb, right? And then boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you look, Rob, Excite Bike. I was going to
Excite Bike. Yeah, RD. That's a great one, dude.
Yeah. That was going to make my list too, eventually. But Jerry, you just beat me to it. My last list, and I have 13 too, or 12 here, not just 10. Castlevania, the original, is on my first. That was a great, cool, spooky.
Oh yeah, dude!
Spooky little game for Nintendo. It was really fun to play.
It was a great side scroller. It was pretty to the point, and like you could whip and everything. Like, dude, the original Castlevania, and the music's great. The music in those games is great.
Yep.
But yeah, I love Castlevania too, man. I love Castlevania, or also I should say. Cool. So let's leave our honorable mentions till we're done. And
I did my whole 12.
Oh, you did? You did them all? Okay.
I went to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I did 12.
Cool. I'll give you some of mine here.
Go for it.
The first one I chose obviously is Mike Tyson's Punch Out. That was the first one that came to my mind. And then not only that, but the boys and I were watching old videos of Mike Tyson's Punch Out today, or all the Punch Outs. But we're gonna show after you and I are done here, we're gonna show Jack's the original Punch Out, what that looked like in the arcade. Another one, the second one I have on here is, remember RC Pro-Am?
Yes, I remember that. That was a great game.
That was such a great game.
Well, you raced the RC cars.
Yeah, and dude, as you went on, the tracks got harder, and you got to change cars. And oh, dude, it was so good. Did anyone ever complete Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in history? I believe there's a few people that have. But there are games.
I bet an Asian kid has.
Oh yeah, or like some kid in Buffalo. Oil slicks, dude. They were great. I believe though the three hardest games on NES are Battletoads, Silver Surfer, and Fester's Quest. They were the three most difficult games ever. And there's a whole thing. You guys on YouTube have made videos of them, and it's fantastic. But RC Pro-Am, the oil slicks, and you hit the little engines, and you get to go faster. And
yeah, RC was a great game.
That was such a fun game. Third one I put on was Simon's Quest, Castlevania Part 2. Now, I love Castlevania 1, Tim. I am totally on board with you for Castlevania 1, but there's just something about Castlevania 2 that just struck with me. And that was one of the first role action games that I actually completed. And it was really fun because there's all sorts of different endings. And but yeah, that was great because you get to go, you don't just get one whip, you have to go through and get different whips. You start out with a thorn whip, then you get the leather whip, then you get the thorn whip, then you get the chain whip, then you get the flame whip, and then you get the Morning Star, which is the vampire killer. And but yeah, you have to go around and get Dracula's body parts, and then he gets put back together, then you fight him again. So it's kind of cool. Super Tecmo Bowl did make our list. It's Tecmo Super Bowl, actually.
It made my list, Rob.
Super Tecmo Bowl was the one that came out on the Super Nintendo. A lot of people get that confused. I was just showing the game, RD. I have it here. Remember, RD, you were with me when I bought it. Remember when I bought the game system at Sound Go Round, dude? You were with me when I bought it. How about that for like a quinky dink? Unbelievable. Yeah, I was with him when I bought it. I'm a little too excited about that. Anyway, how about this one, Tim? A not so well-known game, but dude, it was super fun. And if you ever get a chance, please play it. The Three Stooges.
No, I've heard about that game,
dude.
And I've seen it.
That's a game.
Played that game on a movie or something, but I never actually played it.
Oh my God, Jax! It is so much fun. You get to go through like different scenarios from Stooge, old, because Tim and I have watched all the Three Stooges shorts, but like you have one where you're Larry and you got to get the violin or the radio, and then you have another one where they throw pies. You have another one where they're in the medic. They're crashing into shit, dude. It's so much fun. Three Stooges is just a ton of fun, man. And I played that game. Another one where you have multiple endings, like you were saying, that like on Metroid, you didn't really get anything, but this one you had multiple endings, and it was really, really a lot of fun. So what else do I have? Of course, I had to put this because it's my favorite. My favorite of this series, the original Legend of Zelda with the gold cartridge. I absolutely love the Legend of Zelda. Tim, did you ever get into that?
First of all, let me say something. Billy, I did put a Blade of Steel on my list. Big fan of it.
Yeah, you talked about it. Yeah.
I'm just letting him know because he wasn't on there. And this is going to be blasphemy. I'm about to blaspheme. Everyone's going to hate me after I say this.
Well,
I hated Zelda games.
What?
All of them.
Oh, Tim.
I could not stand the Zelda games. I couldn't get into them. I didn't like them. I thought they were boring. So no, I was never into Zelda.
Well, you're more of a sports game guy anyway, right? Because sometimes
I like sports and fighting and
and
action,
fighting.
that kind of shit. Yeah, I wasn't really into Zelda.
Well, sometimes those genres of games don't transfer over. Like for instance, Lauren. Lauren likes like action adventure games, role playing games. She likes. What are some of the games you like, babe? She's not answering me. RD, we're gonna get to that. Lauren likes like Elder Scrolls, Assassin's Creed. She's playing Battlefront right now, but she doesn't like. She's not into sports games or fighting games, but where I am. Like I like the fighting games, but I loved the Legend of Zelda. And dude, listen, remember the when Jason Fischetti posted the Nintendo Power thing, the magazine. Well, dude, in one of those following issues, they had Zelda's second quest. If you put the name Zelda in instead of your own name, it changed everything around, and everything was all in different places, and it was harder. So that was fun. So, but I love Zelda, man. I always loved Zelda. So here's one, Tim. Here's another obscure one that probably a lot of people don't know about, but this was one of my absolute favorite games, and it is called Marble Madness. Do you remember?
I know.
Marble Madness?
I remember the game.
Oh, dude, it was so fun. It was so fun. I'm gonna have to put a star next to that because some of these we're gonna go revisit. We're gonna do Ghosts and Goblins. We're gonna do Marble Madness. And what was that other one we were talking about? There was another one we wanted to look at too. Oh, Tecmo. We'll do Tecmo Super Bowl too. But yeah, dude, Marble Madness was so much fun, man. Did you ever get to play it or?
I think I did.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
It's so.
I'm actually looking at it right now.
Well, why don't you queue it up, and then after you look at it, queue it up, and when we're done, we'll go through some of these games, and we'll give everybody a little zip and zap of what we were doing. But anyway, after Marble Madness, so you're a traditionalist with Super Mario Brothers, dude. I fell in love with Super Mario Brothers 2. I don't know why or what about it was, but I just loved grabbing the vegetables, and I loved the guy at the end, Wart, because he never made another appearance ever. Now, I have an interesting anecdote about that game. Do you realize that they weren't ready? They didn't have another Super Mario game ready, but they needed to because Nintendo blew up from Super Mario Brothers. So Nintendo wanted to release another Mario game, but they couldn't because it wasn't ready yet. Do you know that Super Mario 3 was actually supposed to be Super Mario 2?
No.
So the game in Japan is called Doki Doki Panic, and it had 4 different people other than Mario, Luigi, the Princess, and the Toad. It had 4 other people, and the whole premise of the game is the same. It's just not with Mario, Luigi, in them. Yeah, look that up on YouTube, too. There's an interesting documentary about that. But I love Super Mario 2. It was so much fun. Tim, did you ever play NWA World Championship Wrestling? Do you remember that one?
NWA. Yes, I did.
It came out in like '89, and it was still when the NWA was still the NWA, and the show was called World Championship Wrestling.
And it had, yes, I did. Yes,
it had Dr. Death, Sting, Luger, Flair.
Yes, I played that game. I actually really liked that game too.
Oh, dude, that game was so much fun.
Wow, you just brought like a flashback back because I forgot about that game. Now I remember it. Holy shit, yeah.
Because some of those,
that was a cool game.
It was because some of the finishing moves, like when Sting did the Scorpion Deathlock, it like really rared, and it was it was so much fun.
You're right. Oh man, I missed that game.
Yeah, dude. How about Double Dragon, dude? The original Double Dragon.
Love Double Dragon. I didn't pick it for the NES because I thought the arcade game was so much better.
It is.
So that's why I didn't pick it for Nintendo. But I love the arcade version of it.
Jax, you ever play that when you had the Switch and you were playing the other games? You ever see Double Dragon around?
I can't remember. I don't think I've played it.
It's 2 brothers beating the shit out of people.
Oh, dude, it's so much fun. Like, dude, you got to get your Switch back. You and your dad got to
Yeah,
You know,
I didn't really like it on Nintendo. I thought the I spent probably who knows how much money in the arcade to finish the game, but I didn't like
yeah,
the way it transferred into Nintendo, so that's why I didn't make my list.
I thought it was fun, man. I liked it.
Oh,
I
it was
really
definitely
did.
fun, but
So obviously we've already talked about it. I've already made the big. I showed you, and you were the one that had it on your list first. Tecmo Super Bowl. So that made my list. Now the baseball game that I enjoyed was actually called Bases Loaded,
as a great game too.
and I like particularly Bases Loaded Part 2
I don't think I
because
played two. I think I played. I had one. I liked one.
I like that one because like you could change your rotation, and you couldn't really trade, but you could change your rotation and you could change your players, and it was a lot of fun, dude. It was a lot of fun. So honorable mentions I didn't have too many. I had pro wrestling, and I also had Paperboy.
Yes.
But you want to know something, Tim? Just like you said about Double Dragon, the arcade Paperboy was far
Way better.
superior to the Nintendo one.
Spy Hunter.
Spy Hunter.
Way better. I mean, I love that game, but
Yeah.
way better in the arcade than it transferred into the
100%.
That's why I didn't pick it. But I love that
100%.
game in the arcade. You had the oil slick, you had the smoke screen, you could turn into a helicopter. It was fucking what a great game that was.
Oh, dude, that was so much fun. And then I had Kung Fu. I think RD mentioned Kung Fu.
Kung Fu was great.
Kung Fu was great. Bases Loaded 4. Holy shit! I didn't realize they went that far with it. Wow. Actually, I did know that they went pretty far with Bases Loaded. But yeah, those were so those are Tim and I's our favorite Nintendo games. We've been getting a lot of good feedback here in the comment section. So Tim, real quick, why don't we introduce the world to Marble Madness and how wonderful that is?
And then we'll pop one up. Let me go
And
full screen for this bitch.
Yeah, and then we got to pop up.
There we go.
The music's even like.
Look at Jack. Jack's like, what the hell is this?
He's like, what's going on here?
How is this fun?
What do you think, Jax? That's it. And the whole game would take you 5 minutes, and we could probably watch pretty much the whole video. This is the beginner race, so let's see how this one goes.
Oh, we got another ball out there trying to knock you down.
Oh, shit. Trying to mug you at the subway. What are they, marble munchers?
Slinkies.
I think yeah, he ate him. Wow. So this is, see, Jax, this is pretty intense.
Intense.
He's like, what's he talking about over here?
Into the barbecue grill.
Oh, you win. So that was fun. Now, Jax, the gameplay is actually harder than it looks. Like, the intermediate race.
Probably imagine that.
Jax, what are your thoughts, quick? Just watching these couple. What do you think?
I mean, I'll give it a try. Why not?
Yeah.
Are you scared of the Slinkies, Jax?
What about
those things?
They're acid pools. Your marble fucking disintegrates if you get into it.
They look like guinea pig ghosts. Oh, look at this. Now we're getting serious.
Not yet, RD, but we will. Tim, that race looked frightening.
It was pretty cool. It was all right. I can get into it.
Yeah.
That's just a little sample.
What up? Now, one other game you wanted to see.
What was it? Wait, what? I have to see the wrestling game. What was it called? NWA what?
NWA World Championship Wrestling.
God, I remember this game so much.
Yeah.
I just want to see it now for my own personal nostalgia.
We're watching it, RD. We're not on the emulator. We're just dialing them up on YouTube.
This one?
Wait a minute.
Yeah. Yep, there it is right there, the long play one, yep. Yeah, that'd be a good one to do.
Commercials over?
Yeah, that's one we got to sit through.
This is a good song.
It is a good song.
We'll probably get a copyright infringement for it.
Not for a commercial, I don't think. No. Oh, hugging a taco.
Here we go.
Here you go.
Oh yeah, I see. I remember this. You're bringing it back,
dude. This is so good. Ooh.
The Nature Boy.
Height 6'1", weight 242. And I'm from Charlotte.
Let's go up a little bit.
Yeah, let's go up a little bit. Let's get. There's the gameplay.
Oh, I remember how good the pile drivers were.
Remember, you could if you hit the button right, you could click out of that ad because you can see the power. You can increase the power if you hit the button right. You can get it. You can get it up.
Yep.
Like
I
the
remember
power
that.
meter.
That was awesome.
He's playing Michael Hayes. Oh shit! Now, dude, this is a pretty good game for back then. Like
it was. I remember the power meter now. Yeah, I used to use the Road Warriors all the time.
Oh.
The domino stretch.
Yeah, because the Road Warriors could do the press. Yeah.
Oh, here he comes.
Oh. Boston Crab. That's not the Scorpion Deathlock. Because when he does that, it does like a special. Hopefully he'll do it here at the end.
Nice suplex.
That was a nice suplex.
Not getting that full power yet.
No, I think you can only do it when you get the meter all the way up.
Maybe hit them when they're down. Why is it like they're sitting there waiting? Oh. Come on, things do this. Oh, it is.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, dude.
That's over.
It's shaking the whole building. It's so great.
Look at the glitch, too.
I give up.
Even the glitch was great.
Yeah, but dude, sometimes those glitches are they're fantastic.
Yeah, that was a great game. Oh yeah, and it actually kept your wins and losses too.
Oh, so it had some stats going. Cool.
So
I forgot about that.
So Jackson, what do you think? You think this game or 2K23 is going to be better? You don't have to answer.
Hey, Jax, say something for me. Say I'm running down to the deli to get a sub.
You don't know what a sub is.
He doesn't, does he?
He knows what a hero is.
Say, hey, grab me a hero when you're at the deli.
Just say it.
Yeah, just say it.
Hey, grab me a hero when you're at the deli. What?
Oh my God, I love it. Oh, Jax, you're so awesome. You're awesome. It's just we love the accent. You have a lot of kids don't have the accent anymore, and you definitely got it.
What accent?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, what accent? I'm the one that has the accent. Hey Tim, I got one ready to go. You ready?
What do you want to see?
So I got one queued up for us right here.
Oh, go ahead, go for it.
So Jax, remember we were talking about Punch Out?
Yeah.
In the arcade. So when your dad and I were young and we went to the arcade, this is the game that we played first. Now, this is the arcade version. So, but it's really, really fun, and it's got like Glass Joe and a couple people that that you weren't familiar with, that a lot of people might not be, but this is the original Punch Out.
In the arcade, you were really punching.
Let's get back to the
Basketball is
Oh,
back.
come on.
Watch the action.
I forgot I was watching it
with
earlier, and
YouTube
it left off
Try
where I
it free.
left off.
Some insurance
Oh,
just
come on.
costs too much. Others don't cover your needs. Then
Oh. Let's see if we can start it. Let's start it out. Let's see. There we go. There you go. So that's you're fighting Glass Joe. Tim, it's the music and everything, dude.
I show the first level, right?
Yeah. Let me turn that down a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, Glass Joe.
Is that loud enough? Can you guys hear?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Cool. The play-by-play is a little left. Knock him out.
I thought this game was hard in the arcade.
I thought it was too because if you like, am I right, Tim, when I say like the controls were hard to like you couldn't
Yes.
you know what I mean?
They were very hard in the arcade.
So let's see if we can get to another contender here, a better one. There you go.
Introducing in the red corner, Bald Bull.
There's Bald Bull.
I like Mike Tyson too. You see how little Mac is.
Yeah, he's actually little. Because you played Little Mac in Smash, right, Jax?
Hmm?
You played Super Smash Brothers with Little Mac?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we'll see the bull charge, and then
Comes.
oh,
Yeah.
you got the bull charge. So yeah, that's the punch out that we, Tim and I, your dad and I got to play.
Doesn't look that bad. Doesn't look that bad.
No, it's not. It's actually pretty fun. It's got that retro feel. Tim, what do you got up next? What's our next sample of an old game?
Up that we were talking about.
Oh,
Goblins.
Ghosts and Goblins.
There we go.
Jax, this game
You
is so
You gotta
great.
pay attention because you watch they're hanging out in the cemetery, which is normal, and then all shit breaks loose.
Yeah. That's where you take your girl is on a picnic.
And he's naked too, by the way.
Yep. He had his underwear on. He wasn't playing around.
Wow, he was playing around. Yeah.
Oh, Tim. It's just like it's so good.
Money bags laying in the cemetery.
You got fucking man-eating plants popping up out of the ground. And you can get hit once, right? And you lose your armor, and then the next hit, you're dead.
Oh, 2 hits. It takes 2 hits.
Yeah, this is one of those games where if you don't make it a certain spot, dude, you're starting back over.
Oof.
Yeah, it's tough. Oh, fighting a winged devil. We got him. Kill the bird.
Oh, of course.
Music's kind of creepy too, isn't it, Tim?
Oh. Remember that? Just don't do nothing.
Holy shit. Flying Knights. Jump the creek.
There you go.
Oh. Oh, I thought maybe he'd get the nut. Oh. Oh, he lost it, you dumbass. Because if they have a basket, Jax, that means you get like a
Oh, boss.
Ooh. Ooh.
You get the T. Next level.
next level. So that's what you got to do.
So that was a fun game.
That was a fun game, dude. That was so much fun.
Not sure if you know who I am, but I'm about to rule the world.
Remove it. Let me
There's
remove
one problem.
There's a human. Why don't we do a? You know what, Tim? Let's check the Three Stooges out. We you know what I mean? I want to show you. I want to show you guys how fun this game was because I got like addicted to it, and it was so much fun, man. Like you're throwing pies and shit, and I'll fast.
I remember the Stooges had a game. I just don't remember ever playing it.
We're in the wrong game. Hey, this looks like a kid's game. You imbeciles.
Wow, that was weird.
Yeah, they even beat the shit out of each other, dude.
Why was Ghostbusters 2 there?
Because they said we're in the wrong game.
Ah.
They're trying to fool you, yeah. So basically you have this and you stop the hand on whatever game it is and you get to play that game. So this one is okay, so Curly's fighting the guy and Larry has to get the radio that plays Pop Goes the Weasel. Look at fucking Larry. He's like, huh? Dude, it's so good. It's so good. So Larry's got to run through all these obstacles. And, dude, this is so hard. Like, this guy is actually pretty good. This is so hard. Like, anything you touch even a little bit, you fall over. So, obviously, you're on a time limit.
This guy's a master, then.
Yeah, this guy's a master. He already got the radio. Like, it would have taken me another 2 minutes.
This was the same Curly getting his ass beat in the ring?
Yeah. See, he fell. He hit the dog.
Oh, this would have fucking annoyed the hell out of me, this game.
Yeah, dude, it would piss you off. See, look, he just hit the box and he's done. So you got to get to the club right here. And now Curly can beat the shit out of him. But they're not going to show it, but you get like $600. Fucking Mo.
Oh, that's why I got it.
So you got $700 for getting the thing. So depending on what game they stop on, I want to hope they get waiters. Oh, the cracker eating. Remember when Curly was eating the crackers? Or eating the oysters? And they kept spitting at him? This is that game. All right, we'll watch this one quick, and then we'll watch the pie throwing. That was a lot of fun. All right, come on. He gets all pissed off too when the oyster grabs his spoon. Watch.
Yeah.
I just can't believe someone in the 80s thought the studios would make a good game.
Yeah. It actually did pretty good too. Like I said, I got addicted to this game, man. All right, let's get to let's see if we can find the waiters. Oh, here's where they beat. Here, wait. So, in order to get the hand to slow down, if you hit that, you're Mo, and you just beat the shit out of Larry and Curly. And the more power you have on your end, the slower the hand goes. But if they end up dodging everything and hitting you, it speeds the hand up. So he's just beating the shit out of him.
Yeah.
You idiot! You idiot! You idiot! You missed me! You missed me! You missed me!
Larry's putting up a fight, and Curly's not.
Yeah, Larry was Oh, trivia? No, we don't want trivia. We want the waiters quick. We got to see the waiters. No, it's crackers. All right, we'll watch the trivia while we find the. Fuck, man! I thought we'd have the waiters in here.
A lot of crackers in this game.
There's a lot of crackers, yeah. Oh, here we go. All right. Here we go. Dude, this was my favorite part of the game, and you're going to see why. And I got good at it, dude, because I figured out how to work the controller and how to throw pies and duck. I mean, it's a whole big thing. I don't even want to get into it because it's confusing. But, dude, I mastered this. This is so much fun. Jax, you have a lot of fun with this. He's probably saying, yeah, no, Eric, this sucks.
Those pies?
Yeah, they're pies. Yeah, you just got to keep throwing them at them. Sooner or later, somebody will get hit. Like, this guy sucks. There we go. So the more times you hit him, the more money you get. Like, dude, I was so good at it, I could duck every pie, and fucking, I'd make like $3,000 off of this.
How much you get for each hit?
I think $5 or $10. $10 a hit. But you get, time goes on more the more you do it. And there's a, Tim, remember you were talking about glitches?
Mm-hmm.
There's a glitch at the end of this certain little game. Like, it fucking tripled your money. Like, I don't know how I figured it out, but it's fucked up. But so he's actually doing okay. The little stooge emblem up top is how many times you've been hit. But yeah, that's the basic premise of
Are you controlling all three guys?
yeah.
How the hell do you know how to duck them? How do you duck 2 at a time or 3 at a time?
Tim, so basically, you know the Nintendo controller, right?
Yep.
Oh, why am I happened here? There we go. Out of focus. So up made Curly Duck, over made Mo Duck, down made Larry Duck, and whoever you held over and hit the A button threw the pies. Dude, it's confusing. It's fucking confusing.
Sounds confusing, especially to get 3 guys to duck at once. It sounds like it's not that easy for Nintendo.
No, but dude, after you got it down, man, and you get playing that game, because it can go on for like fucking like 10 minutes, dude, it's so much fucking fun. But yeah, that was the Three Stooges. That's a good game. It's a fun little game. I even got, like, Jax, I was gonna tell you, I even got Nick and Elijah to play it. Like, they loved it.
Really?
Yeah, because they like retro games like you. Like, they have the Switch and they have the whole Nintendo eShop thing.
You think it's on the Nintendo Switch?
I think they had it on the Nintendo, so I think you can buy it. Yeah.
Great, we'll be throwing pies all night.
Yeah, he'll be up like, Tim. I have a funny feeling you have another treat for us.
Sure, I have the classics. I'm bringing up the classics. I think next time I'm gonna go not on our list and pick up something ridiculous. But yeah, of course.
Do it. Surprise us.
This was one of the best games.
Oh, it was.
Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger fighting the aliens.
It even had like the cool like 80s music, like. Dax, you and your dad can play 2-player with this.
What is it? Said Arnold Schwarzenegger fighting aliens?
Well, it's made to simulate that. Like, it's 80s action hero shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, because look, if you look at, we don't have to watch too much of it, but I said if you look at the two guys, what do
Yeah.
those two guys look like? You got Arnold Schwarzenegger from Predator,
Yep.
and you got Sylvester Stallone as Rambo.
Yep.
And the final boss is a giant alien, like from Aliens.
Like from Aliens. So it's like Tim said, it played on all the 80s stereotypical action hero.
That gun was the best.
That was the best gun, dude. The
That
spread,
gun,
right?
Yeah, the spread and the lasers were the two that won
Flower bomb.
the commercials.
The hell is
Ooh.
this?
Once you got that gun, you were invincible.
Yeah, dude. That gun was the fucking be all end all, man. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
This is one of the final bosses, right?
Yep. And once you had the laser, forget it. Everything was one shot, laser, one shot.
Yeah, laser was the shit, dude.
So that's it. That's
Waterfall.
That's a quick shot of Contra.
Quick shot of Contra. Nice. So you got a sleeper that you want to show us here in a minute?
Yeah, I'll show a sleeper one. I think it's funny that we should show it.
Here, while you look for it, I'll show another one quick, and then we'll do your sleeper. How's that?
Good.
Because we're gonna look at RC Pro-Am, dude.
That's a great game.
Jax, you're gonna love this game, man.
Racing game or something?
Yeah, it's like a remote control car racing game. So I'll show you some snippets of it here. Oh, stop. So let's get back to add to stream. And here, Jax, is RC Pro-Am.
All right. The gameplay.
It's basically just like you're racing a little remote control car, but it had really cool tracks and really cool obstacles.
Got different levels and stuff.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Hey, you pick which one you want.
Yeah, you're on like a mini little remote control track. Because you see the little remote control radio thing up there?
I think so.
Got a puddle, we gotta watch.
Yeah, got to watch the puddles, the oil slicks. Those arrows make you go faster if you hit them. Or not those arrows. What are they, Tim? The other ones?
Yeah, this thing's.
You can't go off road either.
No, yeah, stick to the track.
Yep. They get harder, believe me, and longer. And the vehicles change too. Like you get a different vehicle and oil slick.
Oil slick.
Let's see if we can get to a.
What happens if you like get in the puddle? You,
Uh,
like, damage the car?
Slows
it
you
just
down.
slows you up.
Oh, it blows you up?
Slows you up.
Slows you down a little bit.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get to a different race here.
This guy only put it like on one lap.
Yeah. He started out slow. I'm trying to see because he goes through the whole game.
They're like different boards or no? Or is that like the only thing?
Kinda. Here we go. Let's see what he starts out here. Yeah, see how the cars are different now? And now there's little. Oh, did you see that, Tim?
Yeah, there's more puddles now.
Well, that metal wall that comes up and down.
What is that?
If you crash into it, it wrecks you.
Get.
All right, now you're indestructible. And you're blinking. I think.
I think.
This guy cheating right on the side.
You see a little rain cloud? That was cool. Yeah, see the wall jacks? They'll show another one. Right there. He just drove over, but it wasn't up. So he just whooped ass. That guy did. So that's RC Pro-Am. That was a fun game, man. That was a real fun game. Like you could sit there, Tim. That's one of those games you could just sit for hours and like.
Yeah, you play until you get all the trophies. You don't stop until you do.
Yep. Cool. So what's our sleeper here, man?
Oh, our sleeper here really wasn't a good game except for the cutaway parts. If you remember the Karate Kid.
Oh my God, dude!
Remember the Karate Kid game?
I've only actually seen this. I saw someone playing this once, so this is cool for me. I've never actually.
Yeah, like the actual gameplay is okay, but when you have to chop the ice or catch the flies with the chopsticks, that's the best part.
Oh, I gotta see this, man, because I've never actually played.
Yeah, it's like there's a quick version of the game too, I think.
Ooh. Look at the referee, man. He's like.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Ooh, crane kick at the end.
Oh, he did do the crane kick?
Yep.
Ooh.
Now he's in Okinawa. Where's the fun part? Here we go. Watch the fun part.
Okay.
There it is. There we go. You gotta catch flies with chops.
Oh my God, Tim, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
No. This guy was good.
Did you have this?
My cousin did.
Okay.
I never had it. But all I like to do was those boards. What's this one next? What's the next one? More fly catching.
You know who I think had this? Is Luke and Cody Tucker had this, I think.
Where do you break the ice? Oh, here you got to dodge the thing like in part 2.
Yeah, what's that one?
The swinging hammer. This was hard.
I don't even understand what's that. Holy shit, dude.
That was hard, that one. And then there's the side one where you break the ice.
Is this a mixture of all the movies?
Yeah, the first 2 movies.
First 2.
Really.
Oh, you almost got it.
That's it. That was the best part of the game, was that part. Otherwise, the game is pretty boring.
Yeah, why is he killing birds? That's not nice.
Yeah, but I said that the breakaway part was the best part of the game.
They are the little fun games, yeah.
Those were always fun.
That was great. Wow, we've covered over an hour, dude, and that didn't even seem it, did it?
No, not even.
That's like what we call Jax. That's what we call a fun show. Is when it goes by just like that.
It went by pretty quick.
Tim, one more game we're gonna look at. At least I'm gonna show one more game. You can too if you want. But I got one more that I think needs to be shown, and it's been brought up a couple times in our comments. So we are going to look up and watch a little bit of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on NES.
I remember this one too. This was hard.
I remember this one too. Luke and Cody again had this game. I didn't.
How much were these games back then?
Tim, how much were they?
I don't know, but I know they were considered expensive to my parents.
Mine too. I think I want to say some of them were like $50.
Really?
Yeah, I think they were like.
No, I don't think they went that much. I think like $20 maybe.
I thought they were a little more than that.
Was the average cost today for a game is like $60.
70. If you want all the DLCs, over $100 now for a game.
Yeah.
No shit.
If you want the DLC, then yeah, it's like $100.
Yeah, my kids always My boys get the DLC all the time. I'll turn that down a little bit.
I had to ask him for the DLC.
This game was fun. Do you think it was fun, Tim?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I liked it. Me, fun too.
Well, right here, Eric, it says in 1986, 87,
Yep.
games
I never
went
finished the peep.
from $24.99 to $49.99.
Really? So we were both right. 20 to 25 to $50.
Yep.
So this is Leonardo.
The entire NES with Duck Hunting and Super Mario Brothers was $150.
Wow.
The whole system.
150.
The whole system. Now, one game with all the DLC costs $120 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like when the Switch first came out, it was like what, $400?
Crazy.
Oh, now it has a little bit of flavor.
Which one? Hot tamale?
Yep. I just finished it.
You taste the cinnamon and shit?
A little. But it tastes kind of nasty, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, marshmallow and cinnamon doesn't sound great. Damn, who the hell's that?
Frog. I don't know.
Spicy cinnamon just doesn't sound great at all.
No.
Oh,
Big red, baby. It's basically big red gum.
Big red peep. So yeah, so that's so Tim, do you got one more you want to show or no?
Yeah, I could throw out one more.
Throw out one more, Tim. Dude, you have the honors of doing the last. Surprise us with a classic sleeper NES game here.
Here we go.
All right, let's see what we got.
And they even played the song. They even played the song. That's why I loved it. I just sit there and listen to the song.
Dude, Nintendo had some of the best music, dude. Like their adaptations of the music.
8-bit, baby.
Loved it.
And again, this is one of those games that wasn't really a great game. It's just, I loved it.
It was fun, dude. Top Gun was fun.
Take the missiles, depending on the mission. That's all it was. That one simple little screen.
Oh.
But I like landing on the aircraft carrier and having to refill your plane. I know all that shit was fun.
Yeah. Well, you're flying a jet, dude. I mean, how is that not fun?
Got your little map.
Oh, so you can see where you are right there. I see.
Oh, and the horizon.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Now, are they all enemy, Tim, or do you know when you have, like, somebody who's...
No, all enemy.
All enemy. Now, is this guy good for doing this good? Or?
Yeah, well, like most games back in the day, once you got the pattern down, you could go through it.
Yeah.
Did it get harder?
Just a little harder, but I said that my favorite parts were when...
This looks like actually a cool game, man. I would have played this. I definitely would have played this. Pull up for precise seeking. Uh-oh. Did I freeze? I think I froze. Let's see. Am I back? I'm back. What happened? Where'd we go? I'm back. I guess the boys lost. Well, folks, I'm sorry our screens froze. I thought it was just mine. I don't know where. Well, let's see. Let's do some. They kicked me out too. Yeah, I was kicked out too. I wonder what the hell happened. Well, I wonder where Timmy is. Let's check the magic phone, everybody. So this is the stuff we have to deal with. Oh, knocked out the Wi-Fi. Okay. So we have temporary technical difficulties. So what we'll do is I'll end the show, and what I'd like to thank everybody for stopping into our retro NES night. We had a great time. Thank you everybody for your comments and bringing up the games and bringing up all that fun that we used to have. And we, as I always say, we appreciate the feedback. Appreciate you guys stopping in to spend an hour and a half with us going down memory lane. And as always, the A2Z program is always right here on Pop Culture Pros, popculturepros.com, Pop Culture Pros on Facebook. Go and join the Facebook group. If you don't, send me a message. I'll send you an invite and get you into the group. We have giveaways. We have movie passes. We have all sorts of fun stuff. We got more coming. Watch all our shows. There's a comic book show called Grandy's Peach Tea. There is the Mets show hosted by the boss. There is a Yankees show hosted by Ed. There is a Star Wars show hosted by none other than Tim, who was on here tonight. And don't forget, the greatest show ever, besides this one, is the Just Too Sweet show, the wrestling show that Tim and I do on Tuesday night. It's called the Just Too Sweet show. We cover all things wrestling, retro wrestling to current wrestling. And producer Dave sometimes pops in and gives you a rundown on the most current things going on in professional wrestling. So without further ado, and I don't even know why I said without further ado, because I'm ending the show. On that note, I would like to thank everybody once again. I am Eric Zant, host of the A2Z program. We thank you for coming on. I love you guys. Join us every week right here on Pop Culture Pros. Just look on the A2Z program group and see what time, and we will bring it to you then. Until then, AZ signing out.